Hi, everybody. Welcome to Teresa's Readings. I am Teresa. It is Tuesday night, and I am here to do live micro readings. I will be doing them every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hi, Kate. How are you? Let's see. Okay, there you go. Kate, you have to refresh your browser. So I've added Kate as my daughter. She will be moderating the section. I hope you guys are doing great. So tonight, and I got on here last week and it was a lot of fun. It was my first time. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Last week was my first time. I didn't have any micro readings, but we got to, I have a gnat flying around my head. We did get to talk about sun, moon, and rising last week. And so now we're just going to hang out tonight. If anybody is interested in a micro reading, in the description box below is the information. It is, you have to send $20 to my PayPal account. And in the notes section, what you do is, I'm telling you, there's gnats all around and it's going to drive me crazy. I'm just saying. It's me, Annie. Hey, Annie, how are you? I'm going to be killing gnats, y'all, just so you know. Hi, Noor, I think it is. Natalia, hey guys, how's everybody doing? So I'm on here tonight and I am doing micro readings for $20. If you're interested in getting a micro reading, all you have to do is look in the description box below. It will have my link to PayPal and you will send $20 to my PayPal account. And oh, thanks, Noor. I love you guys too. You know, I love my supporters. You guys are so great. It has been crazy how big this has blown up over the last 3 weeks. And I've been doing this for a very long time. You guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you would like to have a, hey, April Lynn, I'm going to tag April in here. April and Kate will be my moderators for the show. April, you'll have to refresh your browser and we'll be good to go. So if you'd like a micro reading, oh, well, thank you, Nona. Thank you so much. Nona Moon. That's great. That's a great name. If you'd like a micro reading, you can go to my PayPal, send me $20, and in the notes section, ask the question that you'd like me to pull cards about, and we'll get started. Otherwise, we're just going to hang out here and talk. Anybody have any questions? Hi, Rebecca. Becky Shirley. Had to jump on and see you. Well, thanks. I'm so glad that you did while you're at work. Thank you so much. I'm glad you made it by for a second anyway. So you guys know that I started YouTube about, actually technically started YouTube about last October. I think I started my channel, but I really didn't start doing anything on it until January of this year. And what happened was it just blew up. I mean, you know, the first 1,000 subscribers usually takes a hot minute. It took me, I'm going to plug you guys in so I don't lose you. Bear with me. It took me about 5 months to, yeah, I'm ill prepared. But that's okay. It took me about 5 months to get my 1,000 subscribers, and that hit about 3 weeks ago. So it has gone crazy since then. I've already got another like 1,200 in like 3 weeks. You guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Do you guys look at your zodiac signs? And if so, how was it for you? Just give me an idea of how it went for you guys on your zodiac sign, because you guys know that I do general readings for the first 2 weeks of the month and the last 2 weeks of the month for each zodiac sign, and then I also do a love reading monthly for each zodiac sign, and I throw in a pick a card here and there and some Capricorn here. Oh, I love me some Capricorns. Kazoo, I hope that's how I pronounce it. If I mispronounce, I apologize. But yeah, I love me some Capricorns. So you guys go on and check out your zodiac signs and watch your readings. There's a gnat in here driving me crazy. Actually, I'm a Libra, and I found my love 2 weeks back. It's crazy. Well, that's great. So if you guys have been watching them, you know that I've, you know, like late last year, I just, you know, I'm a psychic too. I'm not just a card reader. So, not that there's, there are people that are card readers and there are people that are psychics and there are people that are psychic card readers. I do both. I've had this my whole life. And I told you there's a gnat. Didn't I tell you there was a gnat? And so I had a feeling at the end of last year that this year, 2019, with the planetary alignments, all of the eclipses that are coming up, you guys, everything, we are in shadow for Mercury in retrograde. We are in Saturn in retrograde, Venus in retrograde, Pluto in retrograde, and then we have a eclipse coming up here in July, and I just, this is the year to me, after like a 7-year slump, of soulmates and twin flames. It's just 2-7. Yes. Okay, cool. 2-7. Okay. Hold on just a second. I don't know if I can pull those. Yes, I can. Woohoo! This is only, I've not gone live a whole lot, so bear with me. 2-7. I get you. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you found your love, and I'm hoping that everybody finds their love this year, I really do. Oh, it's on the, gotcha, 7-2. Got it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. With Mercury in retrograde, I usually send out a meme that says, everybody gird your loins, because we're going into Mercury in retrograde, okay? Because you know how it is. It makes all of us a little on edge, a little irritable. You shouldn't sign any contracts at any time during that time. And I believe that we're in there until, what is it, the 30th? The 30th of July, I believe, is the last day. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's somewhere right around there. And the last time we were in Mercury in retrograde was in end of February, March, I think. And it was kind of crazy. So everybody, take care. And, when the person next to you is a little irritable, just remember Mercury is in retrograde. Okay. So, April. So, like I said, though, I'm doing micro readings. It's for $20. They usually last about 7 to 8 minutes. It's for a specific question. I do own my own shop. For any of you that didn't know that, I own my own shop. I have readings. I do readings here. I have a Facebook page if anybody ever wants to check that out, Teresa's Readings. And I also have ventured into the YouTube realm, if you will. And I love every minute of it. I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos that I post here, because I try to post. I'm getting into it even more, so I'm trying to post 1 to 2 videos a day, okay? And it will continue to be that. I'm sure I'll miss a day here and there, but I'm going to try to do that on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And once I get to 5,000 subscribers or so, I am going to attempt to start doing a vlogging channel. I don't think that'll be every day, but it'll be 3 or 4 days a week. What do you guys think of that? I don't know if anybody on here watches me on a regular basis, but would you all be interested in the vlogging channel? Would you? The day in the life of a psychic. It's not all about psychic. I'm about so much more than that too. And, it's kind of a crazy life. I love every second of it. What do you guys think of that? I'm going to take a drink of my soda. Yep. Becky Shirley says, yep. Well, good, because it'll be crazy. My life, you guys, is always an adventure. Always. There's always something going on. If it's not doing what I do here in my office here, doing readings. I also do pendulum readings. If I'm not doing that, I'm out, on my Facebook page. I do giveaways and I do a live show once or twice a month there. And it's crazy, and it's just a lot of fun over there too. Let me see if I've got anybody on here. I'm going to check. You guys let me know if anybody decides they want to do a reading, okay? Yes, you would like that. Okay. Because, see, I'm like all about the makeup. I'm like so I'll probably do makeup things. I do mukbangs. I don't know if you guys have looked at my mukbangs on here. They're a riot. I do mukbangs on here usually once a month. but all that mukbang stuff will be shifted over onto the vlog, along with like makeup stuff and everyday stuff and taste test stuff and trying. It's going to be a lot of different things on that vlogging channel. Anybody have any questions? Last time, it was fun because we talked about sun, moon, and rising. So any questions at all you guys have about me, how I came to be this way, or, anything at all, now's the time to ask. I'm here just to hang out with you guys and get to know you guys, and then do a micro reading if anybody wants one. They're really great. You get a lot of information from them. I probably own 40 decks of cards. And tonight, I am using what I consider the mother of all tarot decks, and that is the Rider-Waite deck, okay? This is my first deck that first tarot deck. Let me rephrase that. First tarot deck that I ever owned, okay? And I did oracle cards for a really long time. My daughter, Kate, actually had a tarot deck before I did. And eventually they called my name, and I started studying on them and buying them. And now I'm just constantly buying new decks because there's always one or another that calls my name for in some kind of particular reason. I am also a medium. I don't unusually, Kazoo, oh, lots of embarrassed little faces. It's so cute. I don't really advertise being a medium, because just because I am doesn't mean that necessarily every time somebody steps forward. I'm also psychic. I see people's auras. I have a guide. His name's David. He's always with me. He's been around for a very long time, and I've had this for a long time. Anybody have any questions? You know what? Let me turn my light on. Hold on just one second. I don't know if it's dark in here, or if it's just me. There we go. Woohoo! I'm lit up now. There you go. Let there be light. Yeah, so I'm like big into all of the, like I'm a YouTube, not only am I a YouTuber, but I'm a YouTube fan, okay? I mean, I don't really watch regular TV for my ages, which is really weird. I'm always on YouTube. My son tried to get me into that years ago, and I was like, no, why would I be online all the time? I'll just watch TV if I want to do something. And then I got hooked on it, and now this is what I do, not only for fun, but for a living. So what would you guys, if I did a vlogging channel, what would you guys be interested in to see? If I did a vlogging channel, what would it be that you would think would be cool that I would do on the vlogging channel? Any thoughts? Any suggestions? I live out in the middle of nowhere. Y'all know that, right? But I live in Missouri, so I live about 45 minutes outside of Missouri. So I do go down to the city a couple, off and on here and there. I was just there twice, I think, already this week. Is there anything that you guys would be interested in for me to do? Besides the mukbang and, just daily in and out life. I'm always out buying stuff or finding new candles. I'm big in candles, big in stones. Got a crystal right here laying on top of this deck for the first person or all the people that want to get a micro reading. Let me check again. I'm telling you, these gnats. I had my open house in this, had an open house in this office for this shop last Saturday, and we had so much food and everything. There was a torrential downpour. This is what I'm talking about when my life is always crazy. It rained buckets, you guys. Buckets and buckets and buckets. The electricity went out. So we're standing here. The electricity goes out the first time, and I'm like, wait a minute, and it pops back on. Then it goes out a few minutes later, a second time, and I'm like, nah, it's not going to come back. And it didn't come back on for another half an hour. So you guys let me know if there's anything you'd like to talk about or anything you'd be interested in seeing me doing on the vlog. Annie, were you wanting to do a micro reading tonight? Annie, were you ready to do a micro reading tonight? Whoop, whoop. I'm trying to get my comments to pop. There we go. Shopping. Now that would be fun because I'm a shopper, okay? My daughter and I are watching, and she said she would love to see your shop, eat, buying cards or candies. Okay. Well, we can definitely do that. I will do like a guide of the shop, you know, like a tour guide of the shop. You'll see all the candles, the stones. Definitely. Thank you for the idea. And you'll definitely see me out shopping, because my friend and I, Dawn, who you will see as another moderator on here at some point, we go on road trips and we do shopping sprees. And we went like 3 weeks ago, and I taped all kinds of interesting stuff, and it's all in the backlog. So I get that vlogging channel up and running. I don't know about you guys, but I love makeup. Makeup's like kind of my thing. I mean, I'm just a consumer. Okay, I am not one of these wonderful beauty gurus that I love on here so much, like Jeffree Star. I love his stuff, and I've got some of his stuff. But I kind of wanted to come at it as, you know, a consumer, and you know, do like a little review and things like that. Would you guys be interested in that? And also talk about my psychic life, you know, growing up the way I did and everything. I'd love to see your blog. Oh, okay, Us. I will definitely do that. I love doing this, you guys. I'm like addicted now. We should videotape the opening. I think you could probably make anything interesting. Oh, thanks, April. Yeah, April was at my opening, and it was fun. We had people, even though there was a torrential downpour and the roof was leaking and the lights were going out, but I had all my candles lit, because I always have my candles lit. We still had a really good time. We did. We really did have a good time. And that would have been, yeah, we got to start doing that, guys. I bought a really nice new camera. And when Dawn and I went, when we went on our road trip, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Route 66. So Route 66, there was an old TV show named Route 66 back in the 60s. I just saw your Libra. Yes. All right, Natalia. Good for you. I'm glad it resonated. You know, that makes me happy. Just getting the message to the people that I'm supposed to get the message to, because sometimes when I do a live reading, or when I do I'm so glad it worked out for you and it resonated. I want to pick a card reading. You want to pick a card reading? You want me to post? You want me to record what's the subject you want for the pick a card reading? And I'll do one. I'll tape one this week. You tell me what subject you want for the pick a card, what the title should be, and I'll do one. I got a pad and paper right here. You let me know, okay? And I'll do one for you this week. I've got taping to do for the rest of the week, so I can get that pick a card in there. I think the last one I did was career and finance. I did a pick a card for, do you want to pick a card, or do you want a micro reading now? Is it Noor? You let me know if you want a micro reading now, or if you just want to suggest to pick a card. And if so, what the title should be. The last one I did was career and finance. And I did one a couple months ago titled Will He Come Back to Me? And it got like 50,000 views. And I think I'm going to do another one of those, because it was there was a lot of people that liked it and, you know, wanted it. So I think what I'm going to do, and I was writing down some ideas the other day, is I'm going to do two. I'm going to do a Will He Come Back to Me and a Will She Come Back to Me. So I cover both sides for anybody out there. What's your suggestion for the pick a card? Nor did you want to pick a card reading, just me to tape one and upload it? Or did you? I met my twin flame, but he left me and I had depression for months, and then someone came and I am happy now. Actually sleeping to me. Oh, hold on. Sleeping next room now. LOL, your reading's so accurate. Oh, Natalia, thank you so much for giving me the feedback. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Anytime you guys give me a comment, and you know, these readings are, you know, the cards never lie, guys. They just don't. It's just having a reader read them, you know. That's all it is. The cards, you know, you have to have the reading experience or the psychism, and you also just have to have the feel for it. You know what I mean? And it makes me happy that I get the messages or the correct readings, because a lot of times when I do these large mass readings, what should I do? What universe want me to know? What should you do? Okay, so do you want me to do, because I'm doing micro readings tonight. Do you want a micro reading? Or do you want me to just pick a card with that title? You let me know. Because in the description, if you're wanting a micro reading, in the description box below is my PayPal link. And if you send the $20 and your question in the notes, let me see, we can do that. Or if you're just talking about a pick a card reading on the channel, I'm spiritual myself, but I don't read cards. That's awesome. I love to always hear somebody that's within their spirituality, standing in their own power, you know, grounding and meditating and doing whatever it is that lightens your being and takes you to the place that you want to be. That makes me happy. That's one of the reasons that I do this YouTube channel, is to get messages to people that need to know the messages. Left-handed. Oh, my mom's left-handed. What's your sign, Natalia? What's your sun sign? Anybody want to talk about their sun signs? I'm going to try to check my PayPal once more. I got this new computer my son built for me, you guys, and it's so awesome. So if you guys want to talk about sun signs, Libra, Sun, and Lion. Libra, a fellow air sign. I am a Gemini. So you're balanced, are you? Your scales are balanced, right, Natalia? That's awesome. So I was telling everybody scarily last week what I am. Because anytime I tell anybody, they're like, really? And yeah, really, really I am. That's awesome. I am a double Gemini. That's scary enough. With Scorpio rising. Oh, sorry. My demons work great for me. That is hysterical, Natalia. Well, I am pretty scary. Like I said last week, I have another, I've got to know some of the readers. Hold on. My daughter says I'm a full Virgo. So you're watching my Virgo ones. I love Virgos too. I mean, like I said in one before, I think I dated a Virgo once and it was lovely. So are you a perfectionist? Also an earth sign. Very much about family and taking care of, the people, making the money, bringing home the bacon. Yes, yes. A perfectionist, a hard worker, bringing home the bacon, taking care of their loved ones, providing for everyone. You're a nurse. Oh, God bless. Because I'll tell you what, I am too much of a wimp. I couldn't do it. Those 12-hour shifts and taking care of people. God bless the nurses, Really and truthfully, God bless you guys. For all of us that come and are there. Scorpio. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Nor. Scorpio. My daughter is a Scorpio. Kate's on here. She's a moderator. Say hey, Kate. And my best friend Dawn's a Scorpio, and her husband's a Scorpio. I'm surrounded by Scorpios. They're lovely, too. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Water sign, right? Water sign, very deep, very passionate, loving people. Very deep, very, very in their feelings. Yes? Sound familiar? Is that you? What about everybody else on here? What about everybody else? I'm kind of scary. So people are kind of like, when you say Gemini, they're like, oh no, a Gemini. But I have, you get older, like I am, and you kind of integrate the personalities. Now, I'm a double Gemini, and I kind of made a joke about that last week. It's like having 4 people, not just 2. And then I have a Scorpio rising. Very deep, loving, emotional, passionate people, right? So thanks, April. April just posted again what you could do in order to get a reading. If anybody would like a micro reading, what I'll do is I will look at your questions, concentrate on the cards, shuffle, and I'm not your typical. You guys watch my videos, you know how I do it. I don't do spreads. I shuffle, the cards jump, and those are the ones that are meant for you. I've had a lot of people ask me questions, over the time of doing this, could be anything. How's my job? Am I going to find a job? How's my boyfriend? Am I going to get married? When is my true love coming? Or when is one of my soulmates coming? And I say one of my soulmates because I believe in soul tribes, soul families. I've had all kinds, good and bad questions come to me. So if anybody's interested out there in getting a micro reading, I'm new to this. Thank you. Yes, I work 12. Yes. Try to help everyone and do yes. Yeah, God bless you, because I could not do it. Capricorns are awesome. I dated, okay, you guys will get to know me, but, I'm kind of like a serial dater. It's just the way it is. Soulmate is a nightmare, yeah. I think we all have several soulmates, and we meet them at different times in our lives to be with. I don't believe in just having one, but to each their own. Capricorns I dated a Capricorn for an extremely long time. They are, again, hard workers, very somewhat ambitious. Again, an earth sign, so very abundant, prosperous, likes to, again, take care of their family, and provide well. They're savers. They like to put back money and know that they're taken care of in the future. They like to have fun. They like to go out. People like say to Capricorns are like, oh, they're very serious and they're ambitious in the bed. I'm telling you, I know some Capricorns. And every Capricorn I have ever known likes to have fun, okay? They may work hard, but they also play hard, okay? They like to go out and have cocktails and drinks and get together with friends and have a good time. Well, I could try that. Would that work for you? Because I was talking about trying to do it twice a week. I could possibly try to do that. Not this week though, because I have an appointment on Thursday evening, but maybe next week. Would that work for you? Alicia, would that work for you? I was reading your title, your name. Alicia, okay. Yeah, I could try to do it on next Thursdays too. Because I talked about that last week. If this goes well, I haven't had one yet, but if it goes well, I will start doing them 2 nights a week, and Tuesdays and Thursdays would work for me. What's everybody else think? That would be great. Pardon the stereos in the background. I'm on Main Street. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's plan on going live on YouTube here again on Thursday. Not this week, but next week on Thursday. Okay? I can't do it this Thursday. Anybody else? Anybody want to get a micro reading or have any questions? Want to talk about anything? Get to know each other, right? I mean, I'm new on here and, well, kind of new. I've been doing this for about 6-7 months now. And I love it. Love it. I hope you guys, anybody else on here that's gone on and watched their reading, because, a lot of times when I do like I said before, for anybody that's come on just now, I do general readings for the first 2 weeks and the second 2 weeks, separately for each zodiac sign. I also do a love reading every month or monthly for each zodiac sign. I also pick a cards and collective readings. Like I did one for Soul Tribe last week, for the Soul Tribe. But they're general readings. They're reading for a large audience. So for some it will resonate and for some it won't. So it just depends on if it's for you, that particular reading or not. But, if there's a specific question that you want to ask, that you're wanting to know, the way to do it, you must be 18 or older. And the way to do it is to, just look at the description box below and it will give you the directions. Let me check again real quick. It'll give you the directions on how to request a reading. It's just $20. It's like a 7 to 8 minute reading for a specific question. You put the question in the note box. And if you want to remain anonymous, just, put in anonymous. And that way I don't tell what your name is or anything. I just refer to, the question and you'll know what I'm talking about. Anybody else? Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do next Thursday. I don't know, what day is that? I don't have my calendar near me. I didn't have my calendar near me. Oh, now there's a wasp in here. Remember when I told you that my life is interesting? Right? Remember when I told you that? Well, it is. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, Alicia was actually named after Hurricane Alicia that hit Houston in 1983. I was born 3 weeks after. Is a Pisces sign good for a Capricorn? Yes. My exes were all Libras. I guess not meant to be. Yes. So think of it this way. Water signs and earth signs go together, okay? They complement each other, right? The water waters the earth. That's how we think of it. And fire and wind. I'm telling you what, if I get stung, you're going to see something on here like you've never seen before. The fly, I know, right? They're always trying to tell me something, right? Capricorn. Yeah, so air signs and fire signs go together because air feeds the fire, right? That's how you to think of it, to think about how it goes. It also depends on what your natal chart says. All my exes were Aries and I'm a Libra. Is that good together or no? Again, it depends a lot on your natal chart and where the planets were aligned the time that you were born. You can go on Google natal chart, and you can do it for free, and put in your date, date, month, year of birth, and time. And it'll give you your natal chart. I'm telling you, it's going to go down here in a minute. I don't know where he went, but he's going to get it. I know, I shouldn't kill the wasp, but if he stings me, I'm not going to be held responsible for what happens, okay? But so, you can look it up that way and then cross-check it with who you are and the person that you're in the relationship's houses with. But to answer your question, Aries, fire, so Libra is an air sign. So they do complement each other. To fine tune it, though, you kind of got to check and see what their natal chart is. But yes, Libras, the Libras that I know are pretty easy breezy. Pretty easy breezy. They're pretty balanced. And Aries are they're like leaders. They're fire signs. They have a tendency to want to be in control of a situation. So it just kind of depends, on how the scales balance on the Libra. But it can be a very good pairing. Yes. Yes, very much. Okay. Oh, he's behind the blind, guys. He's trapped behind the blind. Good. So I've got I'll show you. So this is my office. Okay. And I have walls of blinds. Okay. And then there's where I do my readings at. Just if you're interested. And there's all my candles. I also do candles and oils and stuff like that. But next Thursday is the 4th of July. We can't do it on the 4th of July. I'm thinking about doing it. Let me look at my book. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Let's see what my book says I got going on Thursday. So, if I can manage to get on here at 6 o'clock on Thursday for micro readings, you guys gonna come? You want to come and do it? Because I may be able to juggle something. My husband's a Libra and I'm a Virgo. I feel like he balances me, but we are separated at the moment. Oh, I love Virgos. Yes. Okay, I'll be on here Thursday night at 6. That's day after tomorrow at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's Chicago time, okay? We'll do it. So what you guys can do, if you don't want to wait to do it, you can like an hour or two before I go live, you can send the $20 with your question. That way I'll be ready to go as soon as I hit the air running. Okay. And you guys be ready and I'll be ready. Okay. but we're still going to hang out for a few more minutes and just to see if anybody wants to come on and try out a micro reading, okay? And we'll talk and chat, you know. I like doing that too. Now, if it gets to the point one of these days where I'm so busy, awesome, good, Alicia. Well, then I'll count on seeing you there. Just because I'll upload this video, obviously, it's a live, and I'll have all the stuff and information before. Here he comes. All the information below. And it'll show you guys the link to my PayPal account, okay? So you can send it there with your question tomorrow during the day, and that way I can look them all over and be ready to go. If it ever gets to the point where I'm so busy, that's why I have moderators on here. If it gets to the point where I'm having to do 10 or 20 of them in an evening, I will be doing the micro readings, and April and Kate will be answering any questions that I won't be able to see because I'll be doing readings, okay? I want to get back to that Virgo. Where's it at? You can do it in like a 2-part question or even a 3-part, but that'll be it because I usually pull the cards 3 times per micro reading. Thank you. I love the red too. This is the colors of the red and the gray are the colors of our hometown high school. So red and gray all the way, right? But I want to get back to that questions. But no, it can be a 2 or a 3-part question. And I pull the cards like 3 times, like 3 or 4 cards. My husband's a Libra and I'm a Virgo. Feel like he balances me. Yeah, Virgos are good that way. They are, like I said, the Virgos that I've known, they again are earth sign. Earth signs are really hard workers. They step up. Earth signs step up. They focus on the family and making sure all is good. They're very, like, if I'm reading the tarot, okay, if I'm reading the tarot and the King of Pentacles, which is the King of Earth, comes up, he is the marrying kind, okay? The King, for me, everybody's different, you know, some cards mean some things or another, but all psychics or our card readers have specific cards that mean specific things to them along with their regular meaning. And for me, the King of Pentacles is the marrying kind. That would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay? Guys got any more questions? Yeah, so just tap the, my brother is a Gemini, I'm a Libra, and we can't get along. Well, that makes complete sense. I was married to a Libra. God love him. But we were both air signs. And, you know, air signs go well with air signs, but they're a lot alike. No, don't quote me on that. Everybody's completely different, depending on their natal chart, depending on when they were born and everything like that. But I'm a Gemini too. And, you know, Geminis are air signs are extremely intelligent. They're always in their heads. They're always going over something over and 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 over again, okay? They're trying to find it and think it out. They're trying to come at it from every direction that they can possibly come at it from. And enough that they will drive themselves crazy. And you get two air signs doing that, and you know, sometimes it just doesn't, you know, happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. I was married to a Gemini and I was married to a Libra, so I married 2 air signs. I did, right? That wasp's gonna get it, he just don't know it yet. Just saying. So yeah, definitely I'm going to be on here on Thursday night too. So anybody, let me check and see if anybody wants to. We're doing micro readings tonight, everybody. So if you're interested in having a micro reading, in the description box below, there is my PayPal link. It's $20. It's about a 7 to 8 minute reading. I pull the cards 3 different times, and you just put your answer, or your question, I should say, in the description box below for what it is that you want the card pulled on, okay? I am a psychic and a card reader. And I got a wasp after me, and he's going to get it, and he don't know it, but he's going to. So we're just kind of hanging out, waiting to see if anybody wants to do a micro reading. We're talking and discussing about different zodiac signs and different meanings, and if what zodiac sign goes with what zodiac sign. and just kind of hanging out, talking about our sun, moon, rising, whatever it is. If you guys have been on my channel and have any questions about me, I have been a psychic, or I've known things my whole life, for as far back as I can remember, from my earliest memory since like I was 5. I've always known things, always just known things. And then, you know, eventually you get to the point where you learn to quiet yourself because people look at you strangely when you say things and you don't say anything. So then I grew up, and as I grew older, the stronger it got. There were moments when I got weaker, depending on what I was going through, and eventually grew up and decided, you know, this is me. I'm going to be me, speak or not speak. I am me, and here I am. I own my own shop. When did I come in contact with David? Well, it's kind of a funny story, okay? He came to me when I was an adult, and just recently, you know, we're supposed to know things when we're supposed to know them, okay? Even if it's right there in front of your face and you don't realize it until years later. And then I realized after that I had known him, and he had been around me since I was like probably my whole life. But the earliest memory now is like 13 years old, like 13 to 14 years old. He comes to me and he in dreams. Now I can, you know, now he's always behind me, standing behind me. Yeah, he's standing by. He's always standing behind me. He whispers in my ear, taps me on my shoulder, points me in the right direction. When I feel as if something's going to go wrong, like I can be driving down the road and know that it's time to turn off because something's ahead and there's an accident ahead. I mean, you know, so pretty much I was aware of him since I've been about 13 or 14, but he's been with me always. He's been with me always. One of these days, I'm going to have somebody draw him for me so that I can show people what I see. Okay? All right. Okay, guys. Well, I don't have anybody on here as of yet for a micro reading, so I think we're good to go for tonight. What I'm going to do is I had people request me coming in on Thursday night for for micro readings. So I will be back here again on Thursday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to do live micro readings. The way that you can request a micro reading is to tap the my PayPal link below, send $20, and in the notes box, note description box, put your question or 2-part question in of what you want me to pull the cards about. And you can also say you want to stay anonymous if you want to stay anonymous, okay? All right. I hope to see you guys here all on Thursday night. Take care, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.